well educated, and I never had opportunity to work in my field or on the level of education that I have. I have been severely persecuted in the United States when searching for work. Was basically not allowed to work and was basically placed in the same group with the people that are mentally handicapped. I was given psychological evaluations. They have forced me to file like close to 100 psychological evaluations and never offered me a job. I have passed during the last 3 years about just in the United States 25,000 kilometers, knocking from door to door looking for a job. In Slovenia, I don't have the right to look for the job. I don't have the right to stay over there. They threatened to execute me. They have attempted the execution on me. That's pretty much in Austria, the same thing. I was just in Austria right now. I didn't have the right. I didn't have the right to file for political asylum in Germany. And when I filed for political asylum in Canada, the same people represented Canadian asylum system that I met previously in Miami already in the United States. And I was greatly discouraged because there were also things that they did not provide anything basically as a refugee. They were delaying what's supposed to be immediate assistance. And the same thing happened basically in Belgium. They admit the situation, but they don't immediately react to it. So this is my situation. I just hate.
I think maybe it's best to apply for a working permit, perhaps. Clearly, you're a well-educated man, but not getting a job according to your education in America is not a sufficient reason for being a political refugee, unfortunately. So what you may do instead is apply for a working permit, which will allow you to work in Norway and perhaps get a proper job in Norway.
I'm not going to leave. I'm not the person that runs around disturbed and leaving the past behind and live like that. I have came to Norway with very specific reason. This is not just it's a case that I have. It's not only regarding the United States of America, but as well other countries. So in that point, I appreciate if you can instead help me out with the situation that involved yesterday, my filing political asylum in Norway, please.
I don't think we can do that. I'm sorry. United States of America is a fairly safe country to live in, regardless of your political activities.
Do you have your business card that I can get, please?
Yeah, sure.
And is there anybody else I can talk to? Or is that exclusively you that I can talk to?
I think it would be sufficient to talk to you because I can't see any reason for you to apply as a political refugee when you're an American citizen.
Sir, I'm sorry.
Unless you're being... unless you're risking death penalty, then there's probably no sufficient reason.
This is a death penalty.
For the UBI.
I'm sorry, this is a death penalty.
Why?
This is a death penalty.
Because you can't get a job that
for 5 years
accounts for your
5 years.
education.
For 5 years.
Yeah, well, I understand it's a frustrating situation, but you're not a political refugee because you can't get a job.
I don't think so that you apprehend at all that you have any clue about what involves your job, and I would really appreciate if you can get me somebody else that I can talk to at this point. I'm not asking about opinion to you anymore. I'm asking for assistance for somebody else that I can meet with and talk to about the situation, please.
I strongly suggest that you go to the UDI and try to apply for a working permit instead.
True. I'm going to do that too. As soon as my case goes forward, on the court, as soon as we proceed with my case, I will do that as well.
Valentina, kan du hjälpa mig lite reception här hos nu? Could you explain once more why you consider yourself a political refugee? Maybe I misunderstood something.
I don't know, I was clear about it. I was pretty clear about what situations. Would not repeat myself again. So. If you did not understood, if you weren't able to catch that, I appreciate it. You can please get me somebody that will understand.
Do you think anyone here
I don't think anything. I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm asking. I don't think, and I don't want really opinions anymore. I just...
This is not opinions, this is law. This is refugee law.
What is the law?
There's nothing I can do about that.
Sure, I understand that. What is the law? Can you say the law?
Quote.
The law is that...
The law is that...
You can say.
Do you know this organization, UNHCR?
United Nations?
Yeah.
Are you United Nations?
No.
Maybe I came to the wrong address.
No.
What organization are you?
Are you going to argue with me? Then I would ask you to leave, please. I'm
Sir,
serious.
I didn't.
Just
I
go
didn't.
away.
Why are you upset now? I mean, why are you upset now? I didn't say anything. I didn't. I was very nice. I think, polite. I think I was self-explanatory. I think I explained my situation.
I just don't think your situation is sufficient to be a refugee.
You have somewhat established things like that it's not, but you didn't state the facts why it would not be, and that's why I asked you if I can get somebody else, please, that I can talk to.
Well, I think there's no one here who's available to talk to you right now.
And what is your name, please?
My name is Krista.
Okay. Can I stop by tomorrow, perhaps? Would you have somebody available? Please, who would that be?
Can you just explain your situation once again? Why do you consider yourself a political refugee?
I really did explain, sir. I don't like to repeat myself because it hurts me. It hurts me to repeat myself when I was so much hurt in the process. You probably can relate to that.
Oh, sure. I just want to check if there's something I misunderstood in your situation.
Would really appreciate it if you can get me somebody else, please. And gee, I don't like to repeat myself too much. I mean, it's like I'm repeating myself, asking you for help with somebody else.
Well, I just want you to repeat why you consider yourself a political refugee, because clearly I offended you, and maybe I misunderstood
Yes, you
something.
did. You in
So
fact
I
you
just
did
want to-
offended me.
Okay.
You offended me because I believe that you don't have any human conscience. I believe that you
Okay.
don't have any empathy for people.
Okay, you're being ridiculous. Just leave.
Someone who stands here as a direct consequence of Dr. King's life work.